A big play coming through from Scraps is now it's all on to Temp. A 1 versus 3 to stay alive. Can he do it? And it's not gonna happen.
The New York Subliners going into the 2021 season of the Call of Duty League. We had some massive changes, and you can't be that surprised considering how they ended last year with a top 8 performance at Champs.
It was a little bit of a bumpy ride. Champs really didn't go as we wanted, but we got to make up for it this year.
And this is the end of New York season.
When you think about the Subliners, with the names that they had, you expect a lot better. It wasn't a surprise to me that they were going to make a roster adjustment.
Yeah, there are some roster changes, and left on the team is ZooMaa and Mack going into the 2021 season.
For the Subliners, it's been an unbelievable offseason. And it all started with the Dallas Empire dropping Clayster. Once Clayster, 3-time world champion, was available, the Subliners did not miss that opportunity.
Clayster, formerly of the Dallas Empire, again, it was a tough one to make that decision, but with the change from 4v4, someone had to go.
So pretty much the day after we won Champs, I was informed that I was being released. It became quickly apparent that the Subliners was going to be the spot for me. You know, I made my decision in like a week or two. That's pretty much how my offseason went.
So now you have ZooMaa, you have Mack, and you have Clayster. They just couldn't figure out who their fourth was going to be.
Surprisingly, they bring in a French phenom in HyDra.
He was a French demon according to Clayster. He was looking at that guy for years.
The dominance that he has been displaying in the challenger scene, the EU side of things, has been nothing short of impressive.
You know, he's playing for France, got like 150 ping, but he's still been frying. Subliner get the big break. What a moment of magic it is for them again.
So the original roster for the Subliners was supposed to be Clayster, HyDra, ZooMaa, and Mack.
However, we have learned that HyDra currently is not able to be in North America. Definitely kind of hurts. And then, a week out of the Kickoff Classic, ZooMaa comes out and releases the fact that he has to take a step back from competing.
He had that hand injury. Being one of his teammates, I knew that he always had this hand problem, but if it was causing him this much issues and having to step down, I totally respect his decision.
So this kind of throws a major wrench into the Subliners' plans.
Now it leaves Clayster and Mack looking for 2. And that's Clayster playing it smart, making the right moves when he needs to. He picks up a player like Asim.
A third for Asim, and he goes 5 in a row. What a play from the youngster.
I was a little iffy about it at first. Tommy convinced me on it, and it's like, let's just play a little bit with him. You know, I was very, very surprised.
Yeah, I wasn't really expecting me to leave Minnesota. I thought I was going to be there for a while. It was totally fine because I found a home with New York.
Nice little takeover from Asim. He has been hyped up quite a bit.
It was mainly because of ZooMaa. Me and him are really close friends that we were trying to reunite. That's really how it came to be, all because of ZooMaa.
One of the fastest, if not the fastest player in the league.
It's so easy to play with Sim. Selfless player, great comms, just great vibes all around.
I'm really proud of the way he stepped up to the plate and really appreciate the things he's done for us so far.
They have absolutely brought themselves back in the game, exactly what they needed.
Now they have 3. They have Asim, they have Mack, and they have Clayster. They're looking for 1. They have an academy team, and they've been placing really high. And their one main look was Mr. Diamondcon.
We're yet to see how Diamondcon reacts under pressure.
In 2013, I actually went to my first ever MOG event. I was only at the age of 13 at the time. Then going into Cold War, it did have a kind of a bumpy start, but New York approached us to go on the academy team, and here I am now.
Yeah, Diamondcon, starting from the beginning, has been really good.
We played about like 4 or 5 days maybe, and so far I'm very impressed.
He seems really hungry as well. He seems really smart with everything we've been trying to teach him. He's picking up everything we're putting down.
At first, when I was playing against, I'm like, oh my god, you know, like I'm playing against all these people I looked up to now. But definitely for me now, that just another day in the office, you know, clock in, do my work, and just gotta grind, baby.
All things have changed. For New York, this is a very, very interesting time.
For the roles on our team, you got me on the main AR. I've been doing that my entire career.
Clay, you know, main AR, commander-in-chief. I'm pretty much sliding into Tom's spot. Now I'm just running like a strictly sub.
Asim, he's going to be our one leading the charge for us. He's a sub, our crack player, running around, just smoking everyone.
And Diamondcon is the flex.
I have the second AR that can pull that third sub and apply more pressure on the map as well.
Success for me this year, especially with having Clay on the team, is trying to get some championships on the board.
United are your 2019 Call of Duty champs!
You know, I'm trying to go for the back-to-back-to-back, the three-peat. 2 players have only gotten a chance to three-peat at Call of Duty champs, so it's an opportunity I don't want to squander.
I think in order for me to have success, you know, the team's got to have success as well.
The goals are the same.
I just don't want anything but a dub.
This year's going to be insane. Everyone has to be playing at their best if you have any chance of winning.
We all know the player that Clayster is towards champs time. He might be able to get a 4th ring.
To even be considered in this discussion is an honor, and it's basically a dream come true for me and something that I've been striving towards my entire career.
One guy in his rookie year, one guy in his 2nd season, and the other guy in his 3rd year. You could combine all of their experience and it wouldn't even be half of what Clayster has. So without a doubt, he is going to be the person to mold this team. The biggest kind of storyline for me is, can Clayster do it again?
If I've learned to not doubt one player in any esport, it's Clayster.
I trust Clay. I know the motivation that he has.
He doesn't need any extra motivation. He feels like he was let down again.
I don't know exactly what's going on in his head, but there's no way he doesn't want to put Empire in the dirt.